If you can't make $30,000 on a bar seat, then shut the place down and move along.
How much of that's profit?
Yeah, what's your average?
So you're like 33 to 34%. The restaurant business is the toughest business in the world.
Is a bar much easier?
A bar is way easier than a restaurant.
A bar is way easier than a restaurant.
Way easier. The cheese plate is where we thrive. Like people, I'm gonna eat a liverwurst and a Bud Light. Good for you. God bless you.
I'm gonna eat a piece of shit.
Right. And that is a formula for success right there. Story with this one here is that 4 1/4 was still too much for that building. So we came in at 275.
Ooh. Oh, you kicked me right in the balls right when I said I give it to you for 420.
Pretty much is what he said to me. Yeah.
Oh.
So, and that was, like I said, 6 weeks ago. So there it is, still sitting on the market, waiting.
I thought someone was coming to look at it Thursday.
Yeah, he didn't come through either.
Oh, he didn't feel like driving over?
He must have drove up and then kept driving.
So you want to be into this whole thing for like 500 grand?
500 grand would be worth it.
And then you had the money and the money and the fix costs you $3,500 a month.
Correct. You know, think about that.
Putting $1 million at $7 grand, cutting in half, $3,500 a month, $500, $1,000, and I can run this place and make on top of that.
Right. And you probably do with the space that you have there, because obviously the first thing you do is make the bar where that area was with the booths all nice and tight.
Yeah, the booth.
So you make the bar over there, right? And then you would get 17 seats at the bar in that area, because we measured it. So you get 17 seats. Each one of those should be about $30,000 a year in revenue. Low. Like if you can't make $30,000 on a bar seat, then shut the place down and move along. Like that's Smithfield. Smithfield we were making way more than that in my little place.
What's a real rat hole bar taken? Like I'm talking about a popular rat hole bar.
Like you're talking. Are we talking has kitchen staff? Or are we talking like
has a
guy just like making a turkey sandwich throwing at you for like $8 with a bag of chips?
That guy, that bar. What's that?
Right. So
those
are the bars that I like. So
I like those too. Those are like how go smoke.
So we'll call it a dive bar.
Yeah, a real bad dive. But yeah, owning a dive bar. Yeah. Divey bar.
All right. You might get syphilis in the bathroom.
Yep.
All right.
From the seat,
or even just the air. just taking your out in the air. Syphilis is just floating around.
It just sees dick.
Oh my God, there's a dick.
I know what to do. Don't worry, I'll go in the mouth of it.
That's right.
I know what to do. I fly right in the mouth of the
syphilis is just like, oh my God, there's a dick.
You're wondering why you're clapping a film out of your.
If you had a really divey bar that size, you're probably doing same customers every day, same guys come in, same Bud Lights, same Coors Lights, the whole thing. Probably like $12,000 to $13,000 a week. Not stressing out at all.
Just sitting there being the drunk as they are.
Correct. You're putting the liquor order in on Monday. You're going to Restaurant Depot on Wednesday. You're getting some guys slicing the turkey for the sandwiches, and that's it. I'm talking about like easy peasy shit.
Yeah. Like, bags of Wachusett chips.
Correct.
Out of
is that just your raw? That's your raw revenue.
That's your total. That's your gross revenue for the week there.
So
that's not batting an eye at all. That's doing your minimum 50 people a day. Bump it up on the weekend. You know what I mean? You're just doing. And I'm not saying because when you're a divey place, you're not getting that $4.50 for the Bud Light. You're still only getting $3 for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, $3.
So you're still getting $3. So you're losing $1.50 on each transaction minimum. Never mind, if you're selling a Grey Goose cocktail over there, you're probably getting $8 for it. Now, like the glass is going to be a little bit smaller, but you're still going to get $8 for it. You're not going to get 12 like everywhere else is getting.
And they're not really buying Grey Goose cocktails.
How much of that is profit? How much of that is profit?
Yeah, what's your average?
So you're like 33 to 34% is where you're at.
So you can make $12 grand a month running a dive bar.
And I mean, like
good.
Yeah, I'm talking about like you're not stressed out at all. Like you're just going through the motions. You're showing up. You're Monday. You're putting your liquor order and you're doing your payroll, and then you're set for the rest of the week. You go to the depot or your Cisco delivery comes in 1 day a week. You knock everything out, store it all, and then you're just cruising, laughing with everybody outside over there.
Falling down.
Let's do a shot of Jack Daniels. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Easy, and that's 33%.
Damn. Okay, and and then obviously you're doing bigger ticket. You want to drive the ticket price up, et cetera, et cetera.
Correct.
How much is like the best or most popular bar in Providence make? You think?
Oh, there's
what's a bar that's like a money maker?
So there's 10 always made money.
10?
Right? 10 restaurant, the steak and sushi place. Like they are known for their after hours bar. Cersei makes a ton of money. They always got people there after. You know what I mean? But like, if you want to go like bar like this, like let's talk about like what's his names? Not Ogie's.
Oh,
Ogie's, right?
No,
The trailer park?
The trailer park, right?
Ogie's trailer
Yeah.
park.
Ogie's has always got people in there, right?
Yeah.
The best thing about Ogie's is someone operates the kitchen and they operate the bar. So their revenue is strictly alcohol revenue. Your profit on alcohol is way higher than that on food. So they operate the food.
Yeah.
That's why you pay for your food at the stand over there.
Because
So
it's
you
their
go,
money,
let me
their
get the grilled
system.
cheese.
It's probably their LLC.
That's it. That's their
Wow.
whole thing. So, and then the other side of it is the alcohol. You pay for your alcohol on a different tab. You know what I mean? And it's two separate entities that, the food people pay rent to the Ogie's people. Shit.
Yeah.
To the Ogie's people. So they're renting the space. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why don't more people do that? Why don't more people run food truck outside bar?
They should. And that's a huge thing in Florida.
Yeah.
Huge thing in Florida is you just get a gigantic space and you put an overhang with a door that opens. And every night, a new food truck just parks next to you.
That's the way to do it, because then you don't have to have the
You
food
charge
service.
the food truck zero. You say, listen, I'm going to let you come here Monday nights. You here every Monday night. I don't care if you get a flat tire, told the chick,
Right.
just so that there's food on a Monday night. And that's it. And then you just run your alcohol and you just say, oh, you want food? Just go get it from,
There you go.
the El Taco truck over there.
So it's like
That's
in a
the
free
best thing
band,
ever.
kind of.
Right. The only problem is in Providence, it's tough to find a spot where you can.
Yeah, the buildings don't.
They don't vibe like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Next, like you're in Fort Lauderdale, there's farmland over here, and then you go back 2 years later, there's high rises and people everywhere, and it's a new town and a subset of the outside of Fort Lauderdale.
Sam's
Providence
driving
is
around
just-
a Lamborghini trying to tell me how to buy 10 restaurants.
right.
Riding passenger in a Huracan, screaming at it.
The restaurant business is the toughest business in the world. Like you have to be there. You have to make sure everyone's not pillaging your place when you're there and everything like that.
Yeah.
You can make it if you want to put the time in. You can make it successful and you can make a lot of money.
Is a bar much easier?
A bar is way easier than a restaurant.
Bar's way easier than a restaurant.
Way easier. You ever been to McShawn's in Cranston? All right, so McShawn's in Cranston has been there,
That's a crazy name, though. McShawn's.
right?
It sounds like Mick Chad.
But this, right? So McShawn's has been there forever.
Yeah.
When I tell you, like they literally have everything there. So if you want to get whiskey, they have it. You want to get Grey Goose, you get it. Their menu right there with the rainbow on it. See it? That's the
nice.
menu. That's what they sell. This is a
Gay
bar.
pride.
Yes,
Right?
this is good.
This is a bar. Look at it. Sandwiches. Turkey, kielbasa, pastrami, tuna salad, chicken salad, liverwurst, ham and cheese, hamburger, corned beef, roast beef. Your choice of Swiss or American, 50 cents more, right? You can get onion, all that stuff, lettuce, tomato. The cheese plate is where we thrive, right? That's a white Dixie plate, styrofoam, Ritz crackers, some slices of just regular Cracker Barrel
Cracker
cheese,
Barrel,
right?
Vermont Reserve American cheese.
right? And then a couple pieces of pepperoncini pepper and some pepperoni cut right off the stick, nice and thick. And that's $5 or $7. The $7 plate is an Atlanta barbecue special. Like you
It's
get
a
on a
good-
barbecue, things piled up, the plate's almost snapping.
It looks like a moving box full
It's
of food.
gigantic. So this place right here, those are still the current prices, and liverwurst is like one of the most popular things over there.
Oh yeah, it's always the
People
gross
are like fuck, like people. I'm gonna eat a liverwurst and a Bud Light. Good for you. God bless you.
I'm gonna eat a piece of.
Right. And this guy was like, I want liverwurst, white mustard. That's it. I'm like, wow, that's a heavy order.
Yeah,
Right?
it's probably good
problem.
as shit though.
Come in, you get the bag of chips with it, including the price.
Fucking
A
colon
place-
cancer.
Right, correct, correct, right.
You get
Polyps in your
diverticulitis.
Immediately.
just blood in your mouth immediately.
And that's the thing. Like a place like that, no, they have one guy that preps.
Yeah.
2 bartenders work every day, and they handle the whole place. It's 6 tables on one side, 7 tables on the other. Horseshoe bar. You order the sandwich from the bartender says the other one, I got sandwiches, I'll be right back. The bartender goes and makes the sandwiches and brings them back out, bang, puts them right down in front of you. So the most expensive thing is they have a food prepper, and the owner does it too. So they slice everything, they portion it. So if you get the turkey, all the bartender has to do is go get the plastic bag, open it up, put the turkey, the cheese, melt it, put it on the bread, put the chips with it, bring it out to you. So your highest cost of everybody right now, like I said, that guy's got paying $20 an hour for a guy to peel potatoes because he doesn't know how to saute anything, or he doesn't even know how to use an oven.
Yeah.
So your highest cost of operating is that kitchen cost.
Yeah.
It's also the highest cost of your insurance and everything like that, slip and falls, all that stuff, all happen in the kitchen. They don't have that there. They got one guy that comes to prep 2 days a week. He's probably $25 an hour. That's it. The bartenders are doing the rest of the gig right there. And that is a formula for success right there.
Yeah.
You just say, and even if you were to get busy on a Saturday and you have a third bartender that swings, that third bartender is the same deal. They're like, listen, I got to go make 3 sandwiches. I'll be right back. Your $3.98 an hour employee is making the sandwiches and bringing it to the table. You know what I mean?
Go. I got you. I know what
So
you're saying.
you cut the most expensive thing right out, and that's why nothing's changed inside. You can pull that picture up that's right there. The place has looked like that since 1970.
And people like drinking. As a drinker myself, I enjoy.
It's a comfortable spot.
People like drinking. They like drinking in like old places.
They love it, dude.
And
It's so
like
much better.
That food was that makes me want to drink.
It's
Like
better.
a sandwich on a plastic plate.
There it is right there.
Makes me, I want to drink with
It
that.
makes time go by a
That
little
one
easier.
looks like it has
Yeah,
a
why not?
marble
Look at
rye
this.
right there.
Yeah.
See the marble rye
I'm not
right
mad. I'm not mad. $7. I can't be mad at you.
I'm hungry.
That's like Krakow Deli in Woonsocket. They have a Polish deli in Woonsocket. They do kielbasa sandwiches on white bread for $4.
How much money do you think that place makes? Or is there a place like that that's like more popular that would shock me with the amount of money that it makes?
I bet you that place probably does close to $1 million a year, right there. I mean, you can talk about there's some places that are downtown that they're up into the twos. You know what I mean?
$1 million is a pretty big mark in the Rhode Island restaurant. If you can hit $1 million,
13 tables and some bar seats.
yeah,
That's a pretty
looking
big.
like this place doing $1 million.
And it hasn't changed. Still looks like that. You drive by Grand Street, that's what it looks like. Think about that. If you can operate it at that 30%,
Yeah,
it's made $300,000. You know what I mean,
It's all yours.
I don't know tax law, but I'm not saying you're claiming all that cash that's going.
yeah, right. Oopsie, I'm saying you might have made $1 million. Maybe I only made 100,000. Yeah.